All right, everybody hold your horses. I know it's been a crazy day as far as deals go and loopholes go, but I got another one for you. Now what you have to do is you just have to do a little digging. So, you know, you can get the 8, the 6, the rapid charger, and this bag. We're gonna do this. Is the loophole. So you have to add them separately. You can't add them when the picture looks like it's got a little plus sign, like we posted about the 199 M12 deal, where you get the surge, you get the hammer drill, and then you can get the ratchet or the multi-tool or whatever. It have the little plus sign in the picture. You can't do it like that. You got to add it separately. So you can get the 8, the 6, the bag, the rapid charger, and the 3/8 inch impact wrench. You do it like this, and you can split it up. So you get the impact wrench for 126, or this is the tool that I found that lowers this starter kit down to 172. Some of the other ones will make it 184, I believe. I was trying to find some other stuff with the 2 and the 5, but I wasn't able to find anything right now. So we're gonna try to do a little bit together, see what else we can find. So anyway, the brushless 3/8 inch impact wrench will work with the friction ring. This is the one. It's gonna have 210 foot-pounds of torque, 4 modes, 1, 2, 3 in the auto mode. All right, let's go back to the cart. Let's go ahead and remove the impact. All right, bear with me. And we're going to go back to the 8 and the 6. Now, what you need to do is this collection. So, we'll view the collection. All right, let's look at the circular saw. So it's the 7 1/4 brushless, not fuel, circular saw. All right, so let's add this to the cart. All right, here we go. Boom, amazing. All right, so it will work with the brushless 7 1/4 circular saw. It works with this battery pack, with this starter kit. All right, so we know it works with the circular saw. But if you saw a minute ago, the impact wrench, if you're doing this for the battery pack, the impact wrench brings the cost of this kit down to the $170-ish price range. But you can also take the batteries back, and you get the circular saw for $112. All right, so let's remove it. All right, let's go back to the battery. All right, it says view the collection, but you just got to kind of pick and choose what you're looking at and what you want. So obviously we're not in the M12 stuff. We did the impact. I bet. All right, we're going to try this, but I bet the 5 and the 2 work with the Rover light here. Let's see, we know the rocket light works. So let's see, let's check the Sawzall. Let's see. All right, then we'll check the 5 and the 2. All right, this is going to be the non-fuel. So we know just the brushless. All right, let's try this one. Add to the cart. We'll go back. There you go. Hold on. This isn't doing anything. All right, we got to add the other one. That's it. Add the other one. So since this one's already discounted, we've got to add the one that says a special buy, which I'm guessing. Okay, the first one's not the brushless. You got to add the brushless one. There you go. Now you get the brushless recip for $119. All right, this is another one that brings the price of the starter kit down to the $170 range. All right, so now let's go. Let's remove these. So anyway, we're not going to go through all these, but just for the ones who are wondering, when you go to it says, when you scroll down, if you're using the app, I'm not sure about the website. If you go down, halfway down the starter kit page, if you click on shop from this collection and view all, you can sort of experiment with some of these. Like I said, we're about to try the Rover Light with the 2 amp and the 2 amp hour and a 5 amp hour battery. We'll look at the multi-tool, and we'll look at this job site radio, and I bet, be willing to bet good money that it's going to work with those. Matter of fact, I think, it was the brushless one. All right, let's find the. It says the 5. Okay, let's add this one. Add this to the cart, and we'll go ahead and remove the 8 and the 6. All right, we'll go back and we'll search for the. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Now, I will say about this light, I have the light. It works great, but I don't know what they were thinking raising it from the $149 to $169 for an old light. I mean, it's one of the first lights they came out with. Here we go. Now, this kit comes with a smaller bag. It comes with the standard charger, and although I do like the 5, the 2 is okay. I don't know. Right now you can get just the 5, I think, for about $100. So for another $7, you're getting the bag, the slower charger, the oldie goldie charger, and then the 2. But if you want this light, it's $91. Not sure if I really recommend it for that. But let's go back and look at the starter kit and see what else it says is part of that collection. Hopefully nothing else comes up with it. So we know the Cirque is with the 6 and the 8. The Surge, we'll look at that in a minute. The vacuum will work. Okay, the Rocket Light works with the 6 and the 8. Let's just take a look, see. Take a look. All right, so it looks like you got a lot less that works with the 5 and the 2. So we'll do the job site radio. Which is going to be this one here. Add it to the cart. All right, brings it down to 8520. Brings the batteries down to 113. So it looks like the prices are going to vary a little based on the tool. For, you know, obviously a good tool, the price of the tool is going to be different. So let's go and do the M18 Surge. All right, add it back to the cart. Remove the radio. Boom. And you're paying $85 for the Surge, which is, by the way, even though you don't get any batteries or chargers, chances are, if you're watching this video, you're already in the Milwaukee platform and you've already got a ton of batteries. So the M12 Gen 2 Impact, the fuel impact, is $99. You get the 2 amp hour battery, the charger, and the bag case, or case bag. It's a nice case. It's in between a bag and a case. It zips like a case, but is made out of the material of a bag. But anyway, you get this for $85. That is $99. So this is a great deal, great opportunity to get the Surge if something you've been looking at. I haven't used it before. I've just seen other people on YouTube that have had it, that have posted videos about it, but I'm sure it works just as well as the Gen 3 fuel impact. It's not quite as strong, but I don't believe it suffers from any of the collet issues, which I personally experienced with my Gen 3 impact, of trying to use a speed bore bit and trying to come out of the material that I'm drilling into, only to have the bit come off into the wood. So I don't believe the Surge suffers from any of that. So anyway, just play around with that. Like I said, you've got to actually go to the battery starter kit, see in the collection what it recommends for that collection, and then just sort of play around with it, test it out a little bit, do some experiments. Again, if you're looking for an impact, this is, I guess, would be the mid torque or the average duty impact. It says 210 foot-pounds. Got the 4 modes, the 1, 2, and 3 with the auto mode. So not bad, not a bad deal, especially if you're looking at getting an impact. Like I said, just go. You have to look at the collection, look and see what you can get with it. Like I said, I'd be willing to bet that multi-tool comes down. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and add it for giggles real quick. Remove this. All right, so yeah, $78. Just bringing the multi-tool down to $78. I haven't used this multi-tool before, but I have the DeWalt oscillating tool, and it's very ergonomic. It feels good in your hands. The vibration's low. I actually have the XR version. I haven't used the Atomic one before, but this one looks like it will be okay. It just looks like it doesn't seem like it fits in your hand that well. I'm not saying it doesn't perform well and doesn't work good. I'm just saying it just doesn't seem to be as ergonomic as the DeWalt. But like I said, I'm sure it will work just fine. Just the guy's using to cut some vent holes out, cutting a light switch. I do like that though. Anyway, so you just play around with it. Looks like most of the ones I showed you is what you get. And take advantage of this while you can before they shut her down.